Heather at Homeschool Culture, and today I'm going to do a small book haul with y'all. So I went to DFW a few days ago, and I was able to go to Half Price Books. I was able to go to Mardell's, and then I also have a package in, I don't know if you can see this, from Book Outlet. There isn't a lot, so it should be a short video, but I want to go ahead and show you because some of the stuff I got at Book Outlet are beautiful, and I'm hoping that they're still there, so if any of y'all are interested. And then also just the few things that I got at the other two places as well. Okay, I'm gonna start with Half Price Books. So about 90% of the time when I go into the city, because again, I live about two and a half hours outside of it, I try to make a point to go to Half Price Books because you can grow your home library there super cheap. So at Half Price Books, I picked up 5 books, one of them being a set of 2. But every time I go to Half Price Books, I always start in the discounted clearance section, which is where I picked up 3 of these. And so I'm going to go over those real quick. So one of them, and just so you know, I got all of this, all 5 of these books for $11, which to me I think is a good deal considering I spent, $11 potentially on some other books, just single, right? All right, so I purchased this, and I went ahead and left it on. I will take them off because I don't know if y'all are like that, but my OCD-ness, I hate having stickers on when I put them on the shelf, so they will go off, but I wanted to show you. So I got that on clearance for $1. And it's Ancient Inventions Ahead of Their Time. And it's really from all over. Like there was one in Japan, so I thought that'd be cool since we're doing geography. I can look through this and see if there's any country that fits our geography this year and pull it out and just read. Because I like to pull other things besides those books I showed you last time for geography. I do like to pull other things in every once in a while and add to the mix. But it's also something that I can use when we do our inventions study, because I love doing inventions and inventors. It just kind of opens your kids' eyes up to things out there that they maybe don't even know existed. And then sometimes it can give them that boost of like creativity, like, ooh, what can I invent? That type of thing. All right, so y'all know for geography, we're doing Asia this year, and I got this one for $2. It isn't, normally I prefer hardback books, but for the price, you can't beat it. So this was $2. It is a paperback, but it has great info inside. And I love Eyewitness, DK Eyewitness books. So this next one I got for $2 as well. And as an extreme planet, the Earth's most powerful nature forces. And again, my son loves anything that has to do with extreme nature, tornadoes, avalanches, anything like that. And so this is just a book that we can add into like our Earth Science unit when we do that. And that's another thing that I like about Half Price Books is that, again, I can buy these books. Sometimes I even find like books I can use as a spine, but I can buy these books, put them on the shelf, and even if it's a year or 2 out, they'll be there when I need them. Okay, this is not from the clearance section, but I was thrilled to see the price. It is the Best Love Poems. It is the Best Love Poems to Read Again and Again, and there's 2 volumes. First off, it's just pretty. I think it's it's beautiful to see on your bookcase. But I got this for $5.49, and as you can see, there's quite a few in each book, and most of them are well-known authors. You have Oscar Wilde, William Wordsworth, Robert Louis Stevenson, William Shakespeare, Sir Walter Scott. So a lot of these have like those classics. So I was excited to get those. And again, if I told y'all, I think a while back, maybe I didn't, I cleared out all my poetry books. I'm known to do this, just FYI, if you watch my channel. I like to go in and I will, over 2 or 3 years, I'll collect a bunch of books that I usually get on clearance or price well, like at discount books. And it's ones that I'm like, I'll probably never use those again. And so I'll clear them out and I'll sell them like in big hauls or just individually. And then I'll go in and I'll start, adding again to our library. Otherwise, I would not have enough room in here for all the books that I like to buy. Okay, next thing was at Mardell's. Mardell's is a Christian bookstore here in the DFW area. I want to say it's owned by, or the brother of Hobby Lobby maybe. So I'm sure there's Mardell's not just in DFW, but that's the ones that I find. I bought my daughter a new Bible, the New King James Version, because the podcast that we go over uses that one. And her other Bible, I can't remember if it was NIV or not. And so she's just kind of graduating up to the next level of Bible. So we went ahead and got that. But they had a ton of stuff homeschool material half price. So maybe you have a Mardell near you. So they had a whole section of clearance homeschool curriculum. I don't know. It seems like their homeschool curriculum is kind of dwindling down. Like it used to be like, I want to say 4, 5, 6 aisles, and now it's like 2, which is kind of makes me sad. But I mean, obviously they're doing it because people buy it, you know, outside of the store. But we still can take advantage of the prices when they're good. So this one I found, a lot of the stuff I saw was, I would have purchased it if my kid was younger or maybe older, or maybe it just didn't fit our family, but they had really good stuff. But this right here is by Mark Twain Media Publishing Company. I've had a few of these before. And it's functional text, and it's grades 6 through 8. So I figured this is something I could do with my son in the next couple of years. And it's just learning how to read functional text. I also thought this would be fun to maybe add in. I've been thinking about doing a co-op class, you know, like life after high school or type thing. And this could also be used for that. Just maybe not all of them, because some of them are pretty basic for the younger years, but some of them they maybe have not learned about yet. So I thought that was neat. The last thing I got, this was not on sale. It was $14.99. It's the Names of God and Other Bible Studies. Now, I have the Names of God. It's more of a kid version book. Not saying that this isn't okay, but this also includes the names of the Holy Spirit, the Lord's Prayer, names of Jesus, the 10 Commandments, the Trinity, the fruits of the Spirit, the armor of God. And so it's like everything kind of compact in here. And so like the things that I have, like the God's Name book or the Fruits of the Spirit books over there, I might look and kind of just, you know, look at both. And then those are ones that I might sell, again, just to make more room. And because it's all kind of condensed here, which I like. I was happy that this is like one book, everything's condensed. Okay, last thing are the 4 books that I got at Book Outlet, which again, guys, I love Book Outlet. When I go to Book Outlet, I kind of have criteria. If it's something that I want to last for a long time, meaning it's going to be on my shelves for the next 5 to 10 years, I try to buy hardback when available, unless it's something I really, really want and it's only in paperback. But today I got everything hard copy, and it's all things that I definitely could be on my shelves and we could literally pull from for the next 5 or 10 years and still use. So, okay, the first thing I got was Get to Know Your Universe Science Comics. And so I'm trying to, again, my son who's in 5th grade, we are doing chemistry this year. He's not a big avid reader. So I'm thinking potentially something like this might help him just because it's smaller snippets of information per page. But it is the periodic table of elements, understanding the building blocks of everything. And so I thought this would be something, again, that's fun that him and I could do together. And if I see that he's interested, it might even be something that I'll be like, okay, buddy, why don't you know, at bedtime we always read. This would be something that he could pull for himself to read at bedtime. Okay, this next book is, I love these books. It is What's Inside a Caterpillar Cocoon. I have this one right here, which is What's Inside a Flower already. And I want to say I actually even purchased it from Book Outlet. But they also have Women in Science, Planet Earth. I like that one. I'd love to get that one. And then History of the Computer, which my son would love that. So if I can find those, I might pick those up as well. But these books are full of info. And they're really, really beautiful. And so again, this is just a beautiful book to have on your bookshelf. Okay, the next one is Plants to the Rescue. I'm thinking about, again, we always kind of do a little bit of plants every year, but I'm thinking about doing more of a botany unit next year, or botany study. And this is the plants, trees, and fungi that are solving some of the world's biggest problems, Plants to the Rescue. And so it is just a neat little book on how the world uses plants. It's kind of a matte finish. And then I'm adding to my DK books, the ones that I love. And this is Weird and Wonderful Nature, The Tales of more than 100 unique animals, plants, and phenomena. And again, it's just one of those things, like when you're doing animal unit or a plant unit, anything like that, you can get in here, and then they're going to be maybe kind of a, you know, they're not the norm that you'll find in other books. And so it's just fun information to share. And of course, that front cover is beautiful. Okay, guys, that is it. That is all for today's haul. I know it was kind of a small one, but I just wanted to show y'all. Really, again, if y'all are new to homeschool, or you're new to wanting to build up your home library, places like Book Outlet, you can get really good quality books for a fair price, and then of course half price books. And then places like Mardell and any other bookstore, you know, always go to those clearance sections, because sometimes you can find really great deals there as well. Of course, I always promote like Facebook Marketplace, where people sell curriculum and books, etc., because that is how I go in and out of changing out all of our books here in my homeschool room. Otherwise, I would need a bigger space, and I just don't have it. So that's how I work around that. But let me know down below, is there anything that y'all have not purchased for your homeschool year that you're still needing to get? And on that note, I hope you have a really, really great year. I'm so thankful for all of y'all for being here, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.